What's the worst accidental text you've ever sent? When my next-door neighbor Carolina found out her husband was cheating on her with a high school girl, she kicked him out of the house that night, and within a week, he was put on trial for being a freak. But at that point, Carolina was mainly concerned about her 4-year-old daughter Tabitha being raised without a male figure in her life. Since Carolina has known me ever since I was a kid, she asked me if I was down to babysit Tabitha in the mornings before college, and I agreed. I babysat Tabitha every morning for 2 years, and she absolutely adored me. I taught her how to ride a bike and swim, and she loved to play soccer with me. It even got to the point where she started calling me Dad. It was great, until the one night that I messed up. You see, being a typical college kid, I went out for drinks with the guys, and one thing led to another, and I got super wasted. This was also during the time I was talking to a girl from my class, and she hit me up that night. Now what I'm going to say next, I have to warn you, is far from my proudest moment in life. But I took a picture of my, you-know-what, and sent it to the girl named Agatha. Or, well, at least that's who I had intended to send it to. Instead, I sent it to the 6-year-old girl I babysat Tabitha. I didn't even realize what I'd done, and I followed up with the, "I know you want this right now" text, before going back to drinking. I was waiting for her to hit me back, and it wasn't until an hour later that my phone rang, and I was getting a FaceTime call from Tabitha. I answered it confused, but then I saw Tabitha's mom, and she started whisper yelling at me, saying she woke up to message notifications coming from Tabitha's room, and she came to check who was texting her on her iPad. Once she saw what I had sent her daughter, she was beyond livid, and I was immediately fired, and she threatened to take me to court. That's when I quickly went back to my messages and saw who I had sent those texts to. I didn't even get a chance to explain. She just said I was as disgusting as her husband and a disgrace to society.